Who is richer? Oprah Winfrey versus Ellen DeGeneres. The first names that come to mind when most people consider the highest paid artists in the world are well-known singers and actors. For instance, everyone is aware of Beyoncé's lucrative album and tour sales, while Tom Cruise is a well-known enough celebrity to be able to demand substantial paychecks. Of course, these two celebrities are by no means the only wealthy ones. The abundance of actors who earned millions of dollars in 2019 alone serves as proof of that. In actuality, talk show hosts who have delighted the public for many years are among the wealthiest celebrities in the world. Oprah Winfrey and Ellen DeGeneres have to be included on any list of the most successful talk show hosts ever. Obviously, not all of them are made equal, as some of them achieve significantly greater things than their contemporaries do. With that in mind, it raises the rather straightforward question of who is wealthier, Oprah Winfrey or Ellen DeGeneres. In today's video, we'll talk about who is richer between Oprah Winfrey and Ellen DeGeneres. Oh, do you already know the answer? Let's check if you got it right. Women typically earn 70 cents to a man's $1, a difference of 30%. When it comes to income, women of color perform even worse, earning just around $0.64 to $1 earned by a white male. While the chances are stacked against the typical woman, particularly the typical minority woman, several women in the United States have defied the odds to achieve superstardom and financial virtue. Celebrities like Oprah and Ellen have defied all expectations in terms of career success by anchoring some of the most watched daytime talk shows. Oprah and Ellen have been friends for a long time, in addition to sharing the same position as successful personalities in the same field. Both of them are now similarly philanthropic and generous with their money, since they overcame similar obstacles to their achievement by exhibiting the character traits that every strong woman possesses. Oprah is probably the most famous talk show host in history. She didn't invent the idea, but her program ran for a very long time. She also possessed a magnetic personality that positively radiated compassion, inclusion and harmony. Oprah has long been recognized as an influential person because she has consistently portrayed an image of philanthropy, generosity and activism. Oprah has Ellen beat despite the fact that she's been around since 1978. A teenage Oprah Winfrey began making history in 1973 while working for journalistic organizations. Winfrey was the first black female news anchor and the youngest when she was hired for a previous local position. She moved over the nation, establishing herself as a household name through small-time agencies. But who is Oprah and Ellen? On January 29, 1954, Oprah Gail Winfrey was born on a farm near Kosciuszko, Mississippi. Vernita Lee and Vernon Winfrey were her parents. They divorced not long after she was born. She was raised by her maternal grandma. She was a precocious child who, according to some accounts, started reading as early as age 2.5. She relocated to Milwaukee when she was 6 years old, settling in a very underprivileged area. At age 12, she later relocated to Nashville, Tennessee, where her father would raise her. She later visited her mother's house in the city of Milwaukee as a teenager. Winfrey has spoken about the physical and sexual violence she experienced while growing up in Milwaukee. Throughout her teenage years, she alternated between the residences of her parents. Despite her difficulties, Winfrey attributes her development into a responsible and educated young woman to her father's stern direction and commitment to study. Winfrey became the first African-American host of a nationally syndicated television show at the age of 32. For her part in the movie The Color Purple, Winfrey was nominated for an Academy Award that year for Best Supporting Actress. She's a multi-platform executive actress, writer, producer, talk show host, philanthropist, and member of many other media-related professions. Talk about an all-rounder. Winfrey is a self-made success story who has won numerous honors, including the Freedom Award from the National Civil Rights Museum in 2005 and the People's Choice Award for her talk show. Winfrey is the founder of O, the Oprah magazine, as well as the chair and CEO of the multimedia production business Harpo Productions. She is a spokesperson for various brands, including WW, and a part owner of others. Her selfless charitable activity is recognized on local, governmental, and international levels, and even though she ended the legendary Oprah Winfrey Show in 2011, Oprah Winfrey's company is still thriving and expanding. She also keeps conducting in-depth interviews for network primetime programming and streaming platforms, such as one-on-one chats with actress Viola Davis. In 2021, she also spoke with Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, and Prince Harry. What a wonderful honor that is! As of mid-2022, Oprah Winfrey, a famous American icon and billionaire, was estimated to be worth $2.6 billion. Before we continue, we'd like to ask for a few moments of your time. If you want to support Channel Name, please leave a like and click on the subscribe button. This would help us create more engaging content for you. Now, moving back to where we left off. On the other side of the road, it pays to be kind, as Ellen DeGeneres, the Be Kind lady, has demonstrated with her wealth. In Metter, Louisiana on January 26, 1958, Ellen DeGeneres was born to a working mother and an insurance salesman who later divorced when she was a teenager. DeGeneres wanted to be a veterinarian when she was a child, but she gave up on that aspiration because she was not book brilliant, choosing instead to wait tables, sell vacuum cleaners, paint homes, and work as a legal secretary.
Didn't know what I wanted to do. I did everything from I shucked oysters, I was a hostess, I was a bartender, I was a waitress, I painted houses, I sold vacuum cleaners. I had no idea.
Vance DeGeneres, Ellen's older brother, is an actor, comedian, and a former correspondent for The Daily Show. He has long been regarded as the family clown. Then, once, while giving a speech in front of an audience, DeGeneres discovered she was terrified by them and had to utilize humor to get through the situation. She had opportunities to perform stand-up comedy since she was popular. With the encouragement of her mother's spiritual and financial support, she started performing in 1981. It hasn't always been simple for the stand-up comedian, actor, producer, brand ambassador, and host of The Ellen DeGeneres Show to build up her enormous net worth by bringing happy and joy to her audience. DeGeneres and her producers faced criticism in 2020 over claims that they mistreated employees on her daytime talk program. 3 executive producers were fired as a result of the controversy, and on the season 18 premiere, she apologized publicly for not always living up to her Be Kind lady reputation. The Ellen DeGeneres Show, which debuted in September 2003, is said to earn DeGeneres $50 million annually as of 2017. She's not only successful because of her fantastic hosting skills, dancing and sense of humor. According to Forbes, she also has a clever contract that grants her a share of the show's income from product placement, advertising, and carrying fees totaling roughly 60%. According to Celebrity Net Worth, DeGeneres earned $75 million in 2022. Moreover, Forbes reported that DeGeneres' net worth was $330 million as of 2019. On top of that, they predicted that she will earn an astounding $84 million in 2020, bringing her total estimated net worth to $414 million. DeGeneres' net worth is predicted by Celebrity Net Worth to be $500 million by 2022. In any case, it's obvious that she can now afford more than the items on the dollar menu. But who really is richer? Well, with the data and figures given a while ago, Oprah Winfrey is estimated to be worth $2.5 billion, whereas Ellen DeGeneres is worth $500 million. This makes Oprah Winfrey wealthier than DeGeneres. It should go without saying that Oprah Winfrey and Ellen DeGeneres are both immensely wealthy, given the years of success they have experienced in their respective industries. In fact, Oprah and Ellen shouldn't have to worry about their finances ever again until anything drastically wrong in either of their lives. Naturally, it would be an absurd coincidence if their net worths were equal, so one of them must be wealthier than the other, and in this case, Oprah has dominated the spot. To be rich. What about you? What will you if you're just as rich as these amazing people? Will you spend lavishly, or be a philanthropic, or perhaps both? Let us know in the comments section down below. If you want more content related to this topic, make sure to check our channel. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.